one of the things I wanted to ask you now is this. When we're reading a particular text, and there's definitely metaphors, internal metaphors in it, but could it also be possible that there are other meanings to the text? Some of them might relate, as Brooke said, to signs outside in the horizon, and which are again not from the classical interpretation of the text, which are not from very intrinsic things, but which, if looked in a different way, can turn out to be beautifully correct. I mean, for me, what really impresses me in Quran is that you can have multiple readings of the verses, and you can have multiple narratives, and certain readings of the verses you can have a particular reading of Quran in which you render it free from miracles, and in which you can see certain verses hinting to very contemporary scientific phenomena. That, sure, as a scientist, really appeals to me. It might not appeal to somebody else, but for me, certain verses, it would not be very. I would not limit the metaphors to internal metaphors. I would say that the language is so dynamic that you could give them some external meaning, which has not been given classically.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that we all have, as many people in this room, there are as many ways of understanding the same text. So, and that is the real miracle of the Quran. That is the beauty of the Quran, is that it can reach everyone, as it tells us, if we are open to it. But if we keep trying to do it purely with analytical, literal understanding, then we are going to miss a lot of it. And that's, the metaphor of hearts being closed and stuff. We all understand what it means to listen with the heart. It's universal. Every human being understands that metaphor, whatever their language, however they've grown up. So I think, you can read the text, and from a science point of view, that's what jumps out to you. As a political activist, what it tells me is get off your backside, stop being afraid of them, and go out and do it. Because it can appeal to everyone, and to the more passive, self-perfecting ritual. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being that person, unless you are preventing action. So by getting up in the morning, going about your life, not hurting anybody, and doing your prayers and stuff like that, if that's how you interpret the text, then that's fine. As long as you're not preventing other people from interpreting it their way, then that's okay. But I do see, there is a growing understanding that there is only one ritual, Islam, and anyone who deviates from that is kafir and is bullied. And Mariam and I have both been horrifically bullied by people telling us that we should dress in a certain way or speak a certain way or do a certain thing, and that we're not Muslims because we don't. And this is what frightens me. And this is why I think it's very important that we open this dialogue, and that intellectuals are starting to engage with this text rather than dismiss it.